Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper episode 54. And as always, if you have been enjoying the series, make sure you subscribe. We're aiming for 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so we have about 3 months left. Also, leave a like on the video, it really does help out the channel. Turn your notifications on and let's get into this episode. One last thing, if you haven't been watching live streams on YouTube, you're missing goals like this. This is a beauty by one of my youth academy players. We've been doing a creative club starting from the very bottom of German football. If you do want to catch up with it, there is a playlist on my channel. Also, I'll leave a little info thing at the top right of the screen right now. I do stream every day, mixing it between Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is more of the other games I like to play. YouTube's mainly FIFA. But yeah, check it out in the description below. And now let's get into the good stuff. The first match of today is against Sporting Club Freiburg. I always butcher the German names, I apologise. But they're not very high up in the table. We are number 1 still. We get the first opportunity, long ranger by Jovic, I don't know how to pronounce names, I apologise once more. But it's a bit of a sighter. Didn't really cause the keeper too much trouble. We get a good strong hand to it, pushes it out for the corner. Second chance of the game, falls to us once more. And this time it is Saka who finds the back of the net on his weak foot once more. What is his problem? He hates his left foot. It says he's left-footed, but he never scores with it. But we will take that goal, putting us 1-0 in the lead. The play around the box is pretty decent. Gnabry keeps the ball pretty well. A little ball roll, pass across, and the space in the box is ridiculous. No one marking Saka. And Babu, playing right back, leaves him. Look at it, just walks off him. Who is he marking? No one at all. Marking empty space, but Saka punishes him for it. This time he does use his left foot, but the keeper makes a fantastic save, and we're just putting him under all sorts of pressure. Müller finds the back of the net 20 minutes into the game, 2-0 up, and Müller has scored so many goals this season. He's getting on a little bit, he's into his late 30s, but still, he has that presence in the box and finds that space once more. Left-footed, powers it past the goalkeeper. No one near him. Look at all the space. Not even one player in red on that screen at the moment. Look at the space. Ridiculous stuff. You can't do it. And we go into the half-time interval 2-0 up. It's a beautiful start to this game and we absolutely love it. Now, not a lot happened in the second half. This is one of the best chances. It's just an easy grab for me. I gather it up. Look at all the passes I could make. There's 4 players right in front of me. 2 pass to. And then I decide to just whip it up front for no reason. Lose possession of the ball. Quick passes. And Tom Davies finds the back of the net. Dribbles it past me, and I cannot believe I lose my clean sheet over something so stupid like that. He can't decide what he's doing. He's running back and forth. What is he doing? I don't have a clue. There you go, a little weird thing. But I actually aimed left-sided. I don't know what happened. I don't know why FIFA does this to me. Lose my clean sheet though. I nearly saved it, to be fair to him, but this team had a lot. As you see, Ivan Toney there, Tom Davies, a lot of English players are playing in the Bundesliga now. I suppose it's good to see a mix and match of English players moving abroad, but we do win that game 2-1. Lucky we held on to that win. Moving on to the next game against Eintracht Frankfurt at home, and you know I always struggle at home. Look at that Philip Lahm Tifu though. I love that one. I love the old school ones of the legendary players in the game, but we do start off the game with the first opportunity 2 minutes into it, whipping a little cross, but it's just over the crossbar with the head. But we get another opportunity. Something Jovic does find the back of the net. 7 minutes into the game, left-footed. He's getting the scoring boots on. He's scored a couple in the last few episodes. Once more, we love to see it. 1-0 up. Müller gets the assist, runs off celebrating with him, and Gnabry's always involved with every goal we score. But the pass from Müller's beautiful. Once again, the defence parts waves like the Red Sea. It's a good finish though. First time strike. I don't even know what foot Jovic is. Good enough strike though. Keeper, his hair flowing in the wind. Can't get his fingertips to that one. Putting us into the lead, and hopefully we can keep this going. Another strike. This time Jovic once more on his right foot. Straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Easy enough save, but it goes through the defender's legs just there. He jumps over it nearly actually, but straight down his throat. Easy save. Pushes it over, and we are still on the attack after attack. Little 1-2-zy in the box, and this time Müller finds the back of the net. Keeper left stranded, rooted to the floor. Didn't even make an attempt to save this one. Müller doubles the lead, and he is inevitable.
I am inevitable.
Once again, Frankfurt's defence is not doing well at all. The space is just all over the box. No one near anyone. How many players do we have? 4 or 5 players just in the box. No Frankfurt player near him. And Müller's so dangerous. Dribbles it past the keeper. He's just watching it go past. 2-0. And now Solar, our makeshift left-back, plays a beautiful ball, a little backward. It's Müller again. This time he finds that top corner with a beautiful strike. He is gunning for that golden boot. Mopé, who plays for Frankfurt, was #1 at the moment, and Muller's just overtaken him with that goal. And look at the run from Sola, just charges through, leaves the defenders in his dust, the little back heel by Jovic, and Muller just finds that top corner, top bins, pick that one out. Muller is aging like a fine wine. It's just, you love to see it. I don't know what more to say. I'm so shocked. He's literally carrying his team at the moment. Now, as a goalkeeper, you normally like to try getting a counter-attack, but for some reason Gnabry just chose not to run at all then. I dish it out beautifully. I thought he'd have the pace to beat the man. He does not do anything. And yeah, pretty annoyed. He glitches out a little bit, runs back and forth. But we go into the half-time interval, 3-0 up. I have had literally nothing to do. I show me gathering crosses and stuff because that's literally all I did for this whole game at the moment. It's easy enough. Pick it up, pluck it out of the sky, picking those apples. Now it goes back to us attacking constantly. A strike from Muller, I think it was, and Sané with the little header. The keeper did well to get up quick enough to get his fingertips this one, push it wide. Couldn't quite get the power on the head. He did alright. Keeper just diving, good hand to it. And once again, it's just me plucking apples from the sky, easy enough crosses. I'm doing pretty well at dominating my box at the moment, making sure the crosses do not come in and cause any trouble at all. Jovic has a decent attempt here, but he wasn't quite set to take the strike. The ball was just behind him, hits it decent enough. Keeper did make a little bit of a meal of it, but either way, if you keep it out, that's all you're paid to do. Now this is Frankfurt's best opportunity, but look at the blocking from my two centre-backs. We have Luke Shaw playing centre-back and John Stones. Maybe it was the midfield as well getting involved, but defensive team unity is what we need. What else we need is Sabitzer finding that top corner with a beautiful finesse. Keeper had no chance of that one. Top bins, and I have been saying that a lot this episode, but everyone is on top form, finding those corners beautifully. But look at the little turn, takes a little touch out, just finesses it past the defender and the keeper. He's reaching for the ball, but he may as well reach for the sky because he's nowhere near it. Varela does a good job of getting out of the way, blocks the keeper's view as well, but look, it's so good, it's just perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but it's good enough to score, making it 4-0, and Frankfurt have just been nowhere in this game. They do get an opportunity, one-on with me now. I hold my ground, make a good save, probably one of the best saves I've made in this episode, because it's the only proper save I've made this episode. Hits it powerfully, but look at the hand, nice strong hand, pushes it out, elbows it out. Keeper, now look how pumped I am, make one good save and I'm buzzing. One more save from the corner, padding my stats, and that is the game over. 4-0, keep a clean sheet and 9.2 rating. Pretty good for me, to be fair, for the way I've been playing. Not too well recently, but there we go, 9.2. And now we move on to the Champions League, second leg of the round of 16 against Napoli. This time we are at home. 1-1 is the scoreline at the moment. I make a fantastic save within the first 10 minutes. Again, Napoli putting us under pressure. This one is easy enough. There I am, dominating my box once more with a good old punch. Our first opportunity, we find that top corner once more. Jovic with the goal, 25 minutes in this game, putting us in the lead. 2-1 on aggregate. It's a beautiful strike. He powers this straight off his boot, and it's just ridiculous, like a rocket going off. Pow! Keeper no chance to curl away from him as well. It's just a belter. First time, little bouncing ball, hits it so well. No keeper in the world is saving that one. 10 minutes after our goal, Napoli play over top through, a little pass into the box, and they find that near post. And I am so disappointed with this one. Tying the game up 1-1. 2-2 on aggregate, Lozano with the goal, but I'm disappointed. The over top through ball, left back who isn't a left back playing, Luke Shaw playing centre back, doesn't make the tackle, and I thought he had this angle covered so good. A charge out, a stop, not quick enough, can't get down low enough. He finds a back net, tying this up, so annoying, but that is football. Another opportunity, so I charge out, dominate my box once more. So good to be able to relieve the pressure from the defence by dominating the area, making sure my defenders don't have to come back too quick. But half time has been and gone, 1-1, all tied up. Again, this time in the box, punching it decent enough, clearing the area, and we get an opportunity. Look at that for a save. I have no idea how he's done it. The power and pace behind this ball is ridiculous, through the defender's legs as well. Just look how strong his hand is to push that wide. It's a beautiful save, got to give him respect for that. And another save to add to his collection. We are so late on in this game, we just cannot seem to break it. We hit the crossbar with that belter as well. We just can't seem to break through. Another save. We have just turned it on in this last 20 minutes of this game, but their keeper is matching everything we have. He is the only reason they are still in this game. They have just fallen apart defensively, but the keeper is being strong at the back. And there we go, the end of the second half, 1-1. And we go on to extra time. This could be the first game I've played in extra time. I've been to a few penalties, but extra time not so much. Another cross in, and I gave that one easy enough. Gnabry in the box, and he finds the back of there. It's like a little chip into the top corner, beats the keeper. He has no chance. He saved all the power shots, but this time a little bit of finesse, a little bit of chippiness. That's a word I've just made up.
Hello there.
But it stays. We chip the goalkeeper, Gnabry does. The space opens up once more. Defensively, they've just been so poor. He runs off the left back, and look at that. The power is not even there. It's just pure finesse. Left-footed as well. Just like beautifully curls around the keeper. No chance at all. Putting us into lead, making it 3-2 all in all. Now all we need to do is hold on defensively, make sure Napoli do not get an easy goal. That is the end of the first half in the extra time. That's a bit of a mouthful. On to the second half of extra time. Here we go, last 50 minutes of this game and nothing happens in it at all. We win the game 3-2 on aggregate. Ooh, and I get man of the match somehow with a 7.2 rating. That's how poor the game has been. We have injuries galore. Saka out, Sola out, Kimmich out for 3 months, broken toe. I get called up for international duties though, which we don't play. There's no point of playing friendlies anymore. And now we move on to the final game of the episode against Mainz. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mainz? I'm not German, I apologise once more. Here we go, kick off. Hopefully we can get a win. Dortmund only 4 or 5 points behind us, so we need a win to keep this lead, building. Hopefully Dortmund lose, but there we go. First opportunity is a header. This time Müller, and he finds the back of net once more. I told you he is inevitable. Finds the back of net, except in Champions League, he plays pretty poor. But in the Bundesliga, he dominates. Left foot, dribbles it across the floor. Keeper no chance. Tries getting down low, but he can't get quick enough. Bounces off the back post up to the top of the net as well. 1-0, and this is what we need. Just keep building this lead, one after the other. Mainz haven't shown too much in this game so far, but now they finally do. 35th minute, they get an opportunity. They'll ball into the box. Easy enough save. I gather that one as easy as you like. Gnabry on the right wing, crosses it into the box. A little header. Keeper makes a good save, but it's at the near post once more. One with me now, and he hits it just past the post. I did a good job, held my ground quite high up into the box, closing down the angle, and look at this for a camera angle. We love to see it, you know, FIFA. Last time we had the TV in the way, now we've got flags in the way, can't even watch the replay. It's ridiculous stuff, but we do go into the half time, 1-0 up, and we just need to keep this going. Mainz have not done anything, but now we're into the 87th minute and they find the back of the net to tie this game up. Dying embers of this game, and I cannot believe it. I'm so disappointed. I thought I had this covered. It's a good strike to be fair to him, but I am just annoyed. He hit it first time, but could not set myself. I run across, that player just falls through everyone, kicks a lot of people in the face. Goalkeeper's buzzing as well, but I don't know what to say. Little pass, centre back gets drawn across, space opens up, he finds that top corner, but I dive for the ball so early, but look how long it takes me to react. The ball's past me, then I dive. It's in the back of the net, already nestled up nice and warm. And there we go, we lose some points, get the draw, 1-1. It's a pretty disappointing game for us. Müller is the Golden Boot leader at the moment, 17 goals from 27 matches. But that is it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you have made it this far, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe as well. 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, turn your notifications on. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.